on YouTube? This is Sam from TeamSamuraiX1 here, and today, guys, I'm coming at you guys back with the top 5 best meta decks for the September 2017 format. A lot of you guys love this segment where I give you guys some options on what I believe is going to be the top 5 best meta decks, okay? Meta decks meaning the most relevant decks for this upcoming format. And then throughout the end of the video, I'll give you guys some deck options or, honorable mentions to actually give you guys an idea on what decks you guys can actually play that are out of the top 5 best meta decks. And I'll give you guys my reasons behind each and every single choices. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. So if you guys want to see more segments like this every single ban list, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. That'll be absolutely amazing, guys. This ban list is absolutely insane. And remember, guys, this format just literally started, so I'm just giving you guys my opinion on what I believe is going to be the top 5 best meta decks. With the new events coming up and things like that, definitely these top 5 decks may actually change. If you guys have your own opinions or thoughts, please make sure you guys leave it in the comment section below. Alright, guys, so without further ado, welcome to the top 5 best meta decks for the new September 2017 format. So without further ado, let's begin. Alright, guys, and for the number 5 spot, we got you guys Invoked Wind Witch or Invoked Spellbook Wind Witch, whatever you guys want to call the deck, but primarily Invoked. Okay, so this deck was untouched and still at full power. TCG, we have ALEISTER at 3. Okay, we have Terraforming at 3. You guys all know that, Invoke is just really popular when they incorporate the Wind Witch engine. The Kaiju engine, not so much now because the Interrupted Kaiju Slumber is at 1, but you can still play the Kaiju engine with Gamma Seals and things like that in the deck. But most importantly, playing the Wind Witch engine in the deck just gives the deck so much speed and so much power because the Wind Witch engine gives access to Crystal Wing. You guys don't know how really powerful Crystal Wing is. Being able just to be indestructible and getting any monster effect can pose a huge threat for your opponent. And also the whole deck is spellcaster based, which gives you access to Spellbook Engine for consistency and also draw power. So the Spellbook Engine includes the Blue Boy, the Spellbook of Secrets, and also Spellbook of Knowledge, which is still at full power. In the OCG, guys, they have Spellbook of Secrets at 1. So now you know what I mean. The deck we have now in the TCG is at full power. So this deck is completely playable and could be even considered to be one of the top 5 best meta decks in my personal opinion. You can actually do a lot with this deck within the new current format. So let me know what you guys think about putting Invoked in the top 5 best meta decks of this format. So for the number 5 spot, we got you guys Invoked. But for the number 4 spot, we got you guys Pendulums. Yes, guys, I really believe that Pendulums in League format are still viable. We have Sorcerer at 3. We have Joker at 3, we have Wisdom Eye at 3, and with the new addition to Wavering Eyes back at 3, this deck actually might be viable again. Wavering Eyes is just a really powerful spell card. It was banned for a reason within the Pendulum format, but now having this card back at 3 gives actually Pendulum players a chance to actually compete in today's metagame. And also, you guys don't know how powerful Wavering Eyes is. Giving access to more scales, any scale you want, is actually pretty good. Luster Pendulum, the Dragon Slayer, is also back at 2. So which means that you can actually consistently access more into your Pendulum scales because Luster will pop your scale, so that way you can always build more Pendulum monsters in the extra deck and things like that, which is really good. I think Luster Pendulum means having quicker access to Ignister. And also, since Zodiacs are out of the picture, primarily I'm talking about Trident and things like that, since Trident is out of the picture, you don't have to worry about, like, Pendulum players do not have to worry about, their scales getting popped by Trident. So Trident, you're completely gone. Pendulum players are now safe. And you guys all know with the new recent Magician support that we've gotten, like Double Iris Magician and things like that, they all are really good cards to actually play around Solemn Strike because, when you Solemn Strike them, you actually will give your opponent the ability to activate the Magician's effects in the graveyard. Because if they were destroyed by a certain card effect, they will gain effect. So, with Pendulums now being at full power, with Wavering Eyes, with Luster Pendulums and things like that, and also with the new Magician support, I believe that this deck can actually become one of the top 5 best meta decks within this format. So off to the 3rd spot. For the number 3 spot, I got you guys ABCs. You guys probably all saw this coming already. ABCs definitely with the new ban list of Zodiacs being dead and also True Draco getting hit really hard. I believe that ABC is still going to be one of the best decks in this format. You guys don't know how powerful it is. This deck is at full power. Okay, we still have this deck at it's at full power. It's really powerful. You got Terraforming at 3. You got Hanger still at 3, and you also got ABC Dragon Buster still at 3. And in this deck, you can consistently still make Buster Dragon with the new Link rules. And you know, if you already got your first turn Dragon Buster off, it's going to be pretty hard for your opponent to grind you, because every single turn your Dragon Buster is going to reoccur back. And also at the same time, you'll have access to more rank 4 XYZ plays, which is absolutely phenomenal as long as Decode Talker is still on the field. So with the hit of Dragos and Zodiacs, I believe that ABCs might actually have a chance in today's metagame. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Our number 2 spot, I believe that is going to be a very powerful deck this format with the new recent ban list. 100% has to be Paleozoics. Oh my goodness, guys. With the 2 main powerhouse decks gone, okay? You know what I mean? With True Dragons and Zodiacs gone, I think Paleozoics will actually have a chance to shine. This deck has a chance to be one of the best decks, and totally awesome assets, okay? Like, totally awesome, the Frog. And also, with Mrs. Starboy coming out, you're now able to make double totally awesome in one turn. So, you know what? Totally awesome, do not forget about that card. That card is stupidly broken. And also, Card of Demise is still at 3, guys, so you can still play 50 card variant versions of Paleozoics, which can actually build a consistency on the deck, which is really, really amazing. Card of Demise is still at 3, and also Pod Desires is still here, you know what I mean? So you have a lot of access to draw power in the deck, and if you are playing Paleozoic, you can also add in Paleozoic Pikaia into the deck to actually give you more draw power access, which is really good. You guys, do not forget about the how powerful the trap cards are. The trap cards are served as disruption cards, like, you know, like Paleozoic Canadia, which Book of Moons your opponent, and Swirl Frog and Roland Tonin is still at 3, it's still at full power, which gives you access to XYZs and also Link monsters very easily. You guys know that Roland Tonin can always come back by banishing a frog from the graveyard, so that way that you have quicker access to Mrs. Starboy, which is really, really amazing. And last but not least, guys, I find this thing really unique is that this deck can incorporate the Spellbook engine. Okay, so you can incorporate, you know, the Blue Boys and also the Spellbook of Knowledge, because if you guys think about it, Spellbook Blue Boy, okay, Blue Boy is a level 2 water. So Swap Frog can always dump it to the graveyard. So when Totally Awesome dies, you can add back Blue Boy, summon the Blue Boy, and then search the Spellbook of Knowledge, and then use the Spellbook of Knowledge to draw 2 cards. So that's another cool thing you guys can actually have an idea on incorporating with the new, you know, versions of Paleozoic with Spellbook. So you guys can actually think about doing that. Alright guys, for the number 1 spot, guys, I know that you guys all want this deck to die, but I still believe that this deck is still very powerful with the amount of ban hammer it received on the ban list. I believe that True Draco can still be the number 1 deck, and let me tell you guys on why I believe this, okay? So the reason behind True Draco being number 1 is that 1, Diagram is still at 3. Do not forget about that. Please do not forget. Diagram is still at 3. Masterpiece is still at 3. Okay, guys. Heritage, Demise, Desires, and Pod Duality are still at 3. So the deck can still consistently get cards to your hand, especially with True Draco's Heritage. And also, one of the problems that this deck is going to be having now is to put monsters on the field. So the ways that you can put monsters on the field is either Tribute Summoning for Maiden, okay, which is going to be one of the best monsters in the deck now because Ignis Heat and also Dynamite. Dynamite is banned, Ignis is at 1. So getting Masterpiece in your hand is no problem at all. But the only problem that this deck will have now is getting monsters on the field, and this can actually be able to be fixed, okay? This problem can be fixed if you're incorporating other engines into the deck. You can have Spellbook True Draco, which lets you summon the Blue Boy and gets you access to, you know, Spellbook of Knowledge directly from your deck to your hand. You can also play Invoke True Draco. You can also play Windwitch True Draco. Windwitch engine is specifically very good in True Draco is because they give you monster access on the field, so that way that you can use the trap cards to tribute summon Masterpiece on your opponent's turn. So please do not forget about that. Believe it or not, guys, this deck can even still incorporate the Zodiac engine. Yes, guys, Barrage is at 3, and Barrage is a continuous spell card which you can tribute summon from Masterpiece, which is absolutely insane. Okay, guys, it can incorporate the Zoo engine. Barrage is at 3, Ram is at 3, and Chad Canine is still a thing. Okay, Chad Canine is still a thing, and all those cards gives you monsters on the field. Okay, so I told you guys the problem now is getting monsters on the field, and the Zodiac engines can actually provide you with monsters on the field for True Dracos to be able to tutor out Masterpiece as quickly as possible. And with Dynamite Knuckle gone, it's gonna be really hard to play on your opponent's turn. So that way now the playstyle of the deck is gonna change because you're gonna be mainly playing on your turn now. Okay, you're mainly gonna be, you know, activating Diagram, drawing cards, summon Masterpiece, and asking your opponent the question, can you kill my Masterpiece? If you don't kill my Masterpiece, I'm pretty much gonna be winning next turn. So that's how the deck is gonna be working now. So once Spiral comes out with all its full support and things like that, with the double helix, I believe that's the name of the card, Spirals are going to be taking the spot for number 1. But you know what? We're talking about right now, September 18th, today. Alright guys, so that's just my top 5 best meta decks on what I believe is going to be meta for the September 18th format. Remember guys, these are all up to personal preference on what you guys think. But these are the decks that you guys can actually consider to be on the top 10 lists, okay? These are kind of like my honorable mentions. One, I got you guys Trickstar. They have access to burn OTK. They also have the access to the drone Lockbird combo, which is pretty good. Problem with the deck is, can this deck consistently one-turn OTK your opponent with the burn? Can this deck be consistent enough to compete with ABCs, with True Dracos, with the face-up Masterpiece? So let me know what you guys think about Trickstars in the comment section below. Next, I got you guys World Chalice. World Chalice just got an extra boost with having Rescue Rabbit at 3, okay? So Rescue Rabbit is at 3. This deck can easily create the extra link lock where you can lock your opponent from using their extra deck. Gofu is still at 3, which is another thing you guys consider. This deck is still at full power. You have access to Firewall Dragon, which is really powerful. So banning the Gustle Emerald, in my personal opinion, does not destroy the deck at all. And let's go off to the next deck. We got you guys Dinos, okay? A lot of you guys are Dino fans, I understand, and I'm a Dino fan myself. I play Dinosaur, but the reason why I did not put this deck on the top 5 list, don't get me wrong, is a very powerful deck. It can still easily OTK your opponent, okay? Ultimate Conductor Trano is still a thing, okay? Don't forget about that. Do not neglect about that. Dinosaur players, don't be afraid. Ultimate Conductor Trano is going to be your savior, okay? You can still OTK your opponent. But without Lithosagem, this deck is very slow, even with the Diagram at 3. Diagram pop is still a thing, but you're going to be popping Babycerosaurus and then searching what? The Fire True King to pop what? To pop your only Miscellaneosaurus in hand? Nah, I don't think it's, you know, with the Lithosagem gone, I think it's going to be really hard for the deck to play. This deck does not have a lot of follow-up plays. What I mean by this is that they usually ram their board. You usually just put out everything on your board and you ask your opponent, can you beat my board? If you can't, then you lose. But if your opponent can beat your board, the only follow-up play that you always have every single turn is your normal summon and what? And either a Diagram pop for Babycerosaurus, but Lithosagem is out of the picture. So what's your other only follow-up play? The only other follow-up play is having Miscellaneosaurus, and having Miscellaneosaurus at 1 is really problematic because Miscellaneosaurus was your only follow-up plays, and also your recursion plays within for the next following turn. And having this card at 1, it just kills the deck in my personal opinion. So the next deck I want to talk about is Cosmo. Cosmo, this deck can even be considered to be in the top 5. It's Dark Destroyer, Eclipse, and Forerunners are still huge ships. These ships are really strong against decks like PALEOZOIC, ABC, Buster Dragon, and things like that. You have Cosmojo access, meaning that you have powerful disruption during either player's turn, which is really good. And you have access to Full Force Virus for specific matchups, and you also have Card Demise if you're playing the Demise version, and meaning Call the Haunted will become very powerful in that specific version. Tin Can Dark Lady are pretty broken, come on guys. But I believe that Zodiacs as a purebred deck is not viable. It's dead. But Zodiac as an engine, yes, I believe can still be incorporated in some decks, especially in True Draco, once True Draco are still alive. What I mean by this is that, you know, Barrage is still at 3, Ram is still at 3, Chakanine is still at 3, Whiptail is still at 3, you also got Thoroughblade still at 3, so that means that you have access to board presence on the board. So this deck can actually be really good to incorporate in the True Draco deck, which I talked to you guys earlier about True Dracos. Okay guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Let me know what you guys think about these options in the comment section below. Do you guys think that these are the top 5 best meta decks? Do you guys agree or do you guys disagree? But 100% sure, I want to read all your comments in the comment section below, and I'll be replying to you guys as much as I can. Thank you guys so much for watching. Smash that thumbs up button. We're almost at 100,000 subscribers. Let's get me to 100,000 subscribers, guys. Let's do it together. You guys are really awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching again. This is Sam from Team Sam signing out. Alright guys, stay tuned for more deck profiles. Smash thumbs up button for deck profiles, guys. A lot of deck profiles are coming up for this format. Alright guys, peace!
You look like a Men in Black alien trying to blend in on